is you telling me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You were tuned in to episode 16, Throw the Hook podcast, man. It's your boy G5 Jeff TV, aka G5, aka 5, aka the Guru. And I got my partner with me, man. Everybody favorite OG Boxing First Vlog is in the building. What's going on, big bro?
Man, I'm trying to stay stress-free, baby. You dig? Let's talk about this boxing. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, absolutely. Um, Big shout out to the team before we get started, man. Big shout out to Shane. Hopefully Shane will be up in here. Graces with his presence for a couple of minutes. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Shane. Big shout out to Ty Finney, the legend, man. Just got off the line with him, man. Get some rest, bro. Big shout out to Teak. Mike see Teak up in here. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna go ahead and get things started. You know, as you come in, say what's up. Don't be rude. You know what I'm saying? You come in here, say what's up to us. Put a one in the chat. Let us know we sounding good. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go from there. But we had so many fights from Friday to Sunday, you know, from the Pro Box card, the UK card with Josh Kelly and Bachram. We had the Shakur Stevenson card, everything that went on with that. Then you had the Zuffa card with Jose Valenzuela and who else was on there? Alexander Vosdick and Hot Rod. There was multiple knockdowns in that fight as well. This was, if you're a boxing fan, like this was the weekend, you know, like this was the weekend for you. But a couple of things we didn't touch on, and this is the reason why we're doing the show today, is prior to the Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez card, I'm pretty sure the people seen it. There was a scuffle between Devin Haney's team and a fighter named Tiger Johnson. Not sure if you are aware who Tiger Johnson is, but Tiger Johnson, talented fighter on the come up. You know, he's one of these guys that's trying to make a name. He's trying to get mainstream, and he definitely went mainstream. Getting into a scuffle with Devin Haney's team. Looked like he got, I ain't gonna lie, looked like he got stomped out twice, you know, in the same day, you know, by Devin Haney's team, man. But I know you seen the scuffle, but you really didn't have too much information on it outside of that. Like, if you're like Devin Haney's team, like, are you kind of disappointed they got into like a situation like that?
Yeah, because any fallout from it ain't gonna affect them. It's gonna affect Devin Haney.
That's a great point, you know, and that's, I'm glad you said that, because, you know, Devin Haney he's the business, he's the franchise. At the end of the day, like, you protect the franchise, you protect the investment at all costs. And he was actually with the DAZN broadcast when the fight broke out. And you know, like, Bill Haney was right in the middle of it, you know. But, you know, anything talking Devin Haney, you're talking $1 million paydays, you know. So anyway, anything that could possibly get in the way of that, you know, you got to stay away from it. Like, you know, no disrespect to Tiger Johnson, but go ahead, bro.
Yeah, but from what you telling me, if any of that's true, it's actually on their camp to pull back the younger brother, rein him in, kind of quash things with a guy that's developing. You know what I mean? It's no reason to kick up that kind of dust. I don't know what words was exchanged, but you're telling me, dude, is a young buck, young boy. You dig? So, young boys, they're a little mouthy from time to time. Obviously, he got the whole crew with him, so he get beside himself. I think
Right.
it was on members of the crew to kind of rein him in, not to turn around and check whoever he's getting into it with, because from what you're telling me, it don't sound like they had an inkling of who started what, who said what to who.
Right. Right.
Instead of coming up to kind of separate, squash it, let that go, let's move on. We here for business.
Right.
We ain't, you know what I mean? If it's a club or you strolling through somebody's block, those things are expected to happen. But at a fight event, you know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
Your brother's there, sort of in a journalistic role or in a special guest role. You kind of, it's not the place to kick up kind of dust. And if in all actuality, bad publicity is good publicity. So in the long run, maybe this helps Tiger Johnson, because from what I'm hearing, he actually didn't look bad for a guy that supposedly got stomped out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't.
He had a little mark on his eye, but that was about it. Hold on. I gotta say something real quick. Yo, we got 10 people watching, bro. And ain't nobody said what's up. Ain't nobody put a one in the chat. Let us know we sounding good, sounding crispy. At least say hello. We here. G5 is here. Boxing First Vlog is here. We here to talk boxing. It's 10 people watching. Say what's up. Say what's up. There's nothing wrong with it. We're friendly over here. We're friendly. You know what I'm saying? Say what's up. You know what I mean? But yeah, Tiger Johnson didn't look bad for getting stomped out, like twice, but it's up to him to really capitalize off of his name being kind of, out there now.
Like, is this a situation where you think that them boys need to be involved, or is this something that could be ironed out with a favor?
I think I think it could be ironed out with a fair one.
No, I mean a favor. No, I don't know. What's Tiger Johnson weight class? I have no idea, so I don't know.
He is
140, right?
140. Yeah, I think he's 140. Yeah. He's either 135 or 140.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. I mean, when I said a favor, is it something like, okay, Haney, let me get him on the card or something as an apology, as a, I'm saying a little bit of reparation, so to speak.
I'm not sure, bro. That's a good question. That's a really good question. I'm not really sure.
I mean, because if in all honesty, he actually has cause for justification to tap pockets. You know what I mean? To go that route.
Facts. If he wanted to, yeah. If he wanted to, for sure. I want to shout this person. I don't know what they're saying. Some pretty boy shouty or something. I don't know what he's like. He talking.
That's Russian.
Talking. That's Russian.
Yeah.
Hey, well, big shout out to you. Salute to you. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for tuning in. You know what I mean? City Light. Big shout out. Oh, I got my dog in the building, boy. He has returned. My guy Shane is in the building.
Bro, you know who I need to say what's up to? I need to say what's up to Blunt. I ain't heard from you or seen you in a while, bro.
Man, I'm just trying to stay on the right side of the dirt, you dig?
Yeah, bro.
Straight up, bro.
How's everything been?
Man, I'm in the groove. Had a little issue at the company, you know what I mean? Had to discipline a little situation, but I kept my gig. I don't know what unemployment line he in, but I'm good. So everything is everything. I appreciate you being concerned for your OG, man. You dig? I know, man, you had a little back and forth on the gram. Nothing serious, ain't nothing like that. But
I wouldn't say it's just a disagreement. Not even a disagreement. It was a question. I just wanted to know where you had Usyk in your post. Obviously, check out Blunt's post. You see, the thing is, I can't even call you Boxing First Vlog because I don't know. See, I know you as Blunt, bro.
Yeah, I'm still spitting the blunt truth. I'm still spitting the blunt truth, baby. Sure. Very, very honest with my wordplay.
Hey, real quick before we get to that topic y'all was talking about, Shane, Josh Kelly and Bakram. I know
Oh,
we
yes.
messaged each other about that fight, and I know you said you didn't score it. It looked like you were there. Is that
No,
correct?
no, 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 no. So there was two cards on that day. There was a card that Ben Shalom had Boxer. So Boxer had a card on, which was we got given tickets. So
Okay.
big shout out to my boy Rance, who gave us some tickets for that. So we went to that, and the Josh Kelly fight was actually in Newcastle. So there was two fights on the same day,
Mm,
Eddie Hearn's card and Ben Shalom's card. We were at Ben Shalom's card. So the thing is, in the actual arena, there isn't, as you can imagine, there's not as good signal. So I'm watching the fight on my phone whilst there's actually a fight going on as well. In my
right.
opinion, I didn't score the fight purely and simply because you're in an arena whilst the fight's going on, so it's quite difficult to keep
Yeah.
gauge of it. But based on what I saw, it was yeah. Either fighter could have laid claim to it. I do think there was a few knockdowns that wasn't given in Barkram's favor that should have been, but
Facts.
I think Barkram, even though he lost the belt and he's the champion, and there's a question of, can you beat a champion like that? Can you fight like that and still, because there's a saying that you have to take the belt from the champion, which Josh Kelly didn't do. But my question is, I think Barkram should also be disappointed with himself as well,
I said
because
that
there's
as
a
well.
certain standard that he set himself, and you can see in the second half of the fight he stuck to that standard. But in the first half of that fight, you just saw a lackluster, quite negative performance, and it's like he just thought the knockout was gonna come, and he didn't have to work for it.
Yeah, that's a great point because your statement made it seem like you listened to us yesterday. Because part of your
No, bro,
statement is
I
what
was I
part
was
of your
sleeping.
statement, yeah, part of your statement is what Blunt said, and the other part is something that I said. And it's we fall into this all the time in terms of close championship fights, and it's like, can you fight the way Josh Kelly fought and actually, stake claim to the title? And that was the point that Blunt was making. And for me, I was like, where do you draw the line in terms of you using lateral movement and being strategic, and you're just avoiding smoke? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like,
I think both people can be right. I mean, I'm in the UK, so a lot of people are getting carried away with this Josh Kelly defense. I'm like, bro, how can you get knocked down 3 times and have elite defense? Like, you literally
right.
fought off the back foot and was defensive the whole fight. You didn't engage the whole fight and still got knocked down 3 times. So, like, when they're talking about him versus Boots or whatever, I'm like, bro, this dude is not defensive. Barkram
Nah.
was just lazy. Barkram was just lazy.
Okay.
You're on mute, bro.
Yeah, I wouldn't say lazy. I thought his timing was off, bro. Remember, he was pushing a year plus almost. I think, yeah, a little bit over a year from his last fight. So when you're dealing with a guy that's just kind of like a plotter, not to kind of downgrade his boxing style, but he's kind of a plotter. He just got to get to you. And if his timing was off with his footwork and his coming forward movement, it took him a few rounds to
Yeah,
warm up,
yeah,
and it cost him. It
to be honest
cost
with
him.
you, that probably is what happened, because if you're probably right and I'm probably wrong, because he did look like, especially in those like round 8, 9, 10, 11, like he was putting those shots together, and
Yeah.
Hmm.
we didn't see that in the first 5 rounds.
Nah.
Yeah, he was just trying to get the one off, getting still off the one shot. Then he was trying to open up. But like I said, I thought his timing wasn't there, because obviously we seen him end up in the corner. We seen him, you know what I mean, kind of miss shots just because, again, he's not that wild. He's not that awkward of a fighter. Boxing, you have to be consistent, bro. Being in the gym is cool and everything, but actual activity is what keeps you in that realm of a world champion that he was. But not having a fight, I don't know if he had any real sparring, because I don't know what they do over there in Eastern Europe. But
He
I
also
man,
got, I think I don't know when he flew out to the UK as well, because what people
the
don't actually,
travel.
Yeah, like what people don't actually understand is Newcastle might as well be a whole different country. Like in terms of like the ecosystem, the climate, like it's real north. It's Newcastle is closer to like Sweden and Finland than it is to like London. Bro, it's like
Mm.
real up north. Like it's literally right next to Scotland. So in terms of like acclimatizing to that, it'll be completely different to what he would have trained in. And sometimes, bro, it's a bit similar to like what we saw with Brian Norman Jr., where Brian Norman Jr. fought Devin Haney, and his dad only flew out on the same week, you know. And you can't fly to a whole different continent on the same week and get acclimatized to the timing or anything, bro. It's just you gotta fly out and actually be out there for a while.
So Junior was out there before Senior was out there.
Who?
Brian Norman.
No, I think they went out at the same time.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Because
That's
I
crazy.
remember Bill Haney was saying in a post-fight reaction stage, they were out there for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
He said
Yeah.
when they landed, there was like 10 days until the fight.
Yeah.
This is Saudi. Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? This is Saudi. You've been fighting in Atlanta, Georgia. It's a completely different continent.
Yeah, that's negligence right there. That's negligence right there.
And you also have to understand, bro, that fight, and I know we're not talking about that, but that fight was at 5 o'clock in the morning Saudi time, which meant that you have to be training on that time when you're there. So if you no, I remember Andrew Tabiti was telling me when he flew out to Eastern Europe and he fought Dorticos, he said they told him what day he was fighting, and it was like what time he was fighting. It's like 12 o'clock at night. But his entire camp, he had been training at like 10. So that means not only did he have to deal with the flight difference between Vegas and Eastern Europe, but then you have to adjust the time on when you're fighting. So if you're fighting at 12 o'clock at night, you have to be training at 12 o'clock at night. Because by the
Right.
time 12 o'clock comes, you be sleeping in the dressing room like Kovalev.
Your body going, yeah, because it's your body. You know what I mean? Your body has its own time clock. So that's
Yeah.
true. You have to acclimate yourself in certain time zones, especially when you got major travel like a Saudi trip or from Russia to London. I mean, well, Newcastle, you know what I mean? That's a large trip. And then you being the champ going into his backyard was wild in the first place. So that's just a whole nother story. But when you don't have no
that was PBC's fault though. That was PBC's fault.
oh yeah, that's because
Yeah, for
he
sure.
didn't have no real steam, no real support. Same way they did Stan Jonas. They end up having to feed him the boots after a while, which they had tried to avoid to do. So that's PBC. They definitely in the toilet bowl right now.
Yo, Shane, to your knowledge, did Bacham had a rematch clause?
No, because
That's
and
nasty work.
it's a good point. It's a good question that you asked because Josh Kelly was actually mandatory. Why he was mandatory, I don't know, but he was mandatory. So that fight was gonna go to purse bids, and obviously you and Blunt both know when a fight goes to purse bids, there's no rematch clause. It's
Right.
just the setup negotiation. Now,
Right.
what Eddie done, which is a smart move, Eddie, and I always criticize this dude, but he's a good promoter. He knows what he's doing. He put it where either winner has to fight Boots. So either one of them he had options on both of them. So if Barkram had beat Kelly, his next fight would have been Boots. If Kelly had beat Barkram, his next fight's
Fight would
Boots.
have been Boots.
So in Barkram's mind, I don't want a rematch with Josh Kelly because if I win, I want to fight the bigger money, which is Boots. In Kelly's mind, if I win, I want to fight the bigger money, which is Boots.
That's a
So
good point.
it's good business because when you don't have any leverage in Jaron Ennis in the fact that he didn't have any belt, you have to leverage money. And
Right.
he put the money up for a fight. And to be honest, I don't know if people know this. Eddie wasn't promoting Barkram or Kelly before this fight got ordered. He wasn't promoting either of them. He just put the money up for the fight
Right.
because he knew the winner was gonna have to fight Boots.
Which
And then
put
he got
him-
options on both, which
Yeah,
is
he put him-
genius.
Yeah,
It's
and that's a-
Now listen. People think he was happy because Kelly won the belt. He was happy about a mega fight from the results of that. because in my estimation, Kelly is a bigger fight. He's the Ryan Garcia of England.
Facts.
So fellas, where does Josh Kelly and Boots take place? What makes the most sense?
I was gonna ask that. I'm gonna let Shane go.
In my opinion, if they're still trying to leverage the thing with Virgil Ortiz, in my opinion, if I'm Eddie, I'm not letting stupid money get in the way of big money. In the sense that Jeff used to say this all the time. You can't think pennies. You have to think dollars. So I know the Virgil purse is big. So I need that belt so I can get. Remember, they were talking about 60-40. If I have a belt, it's 60-40 for me.
Right.
But Virgil don't have no belt. He was
asking for 60-40 without a belt. But if Boots gets a belt, now I can ask for 60-40 because I have the strap.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I'm not thinking. I would go over to the UK because you're gonna get a flat figure that's guaranteed purse. You don't have to worry about selling. You don't have to worry about selling out a venue. He could do a fight
I don't like.
You think the fight should be in the States?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, for this reason only. You just had a home field advantage when you was the underdog. Now flip and pay the respect forward. That's to me. That's just, and especially if you really don't have
more money. I don't know the purses for America, but what do you think will generate more money?
America.
Hold on, real quick. Yo, hey Shorty, I'm seeing you in the chat, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing you in the chat, but we cooking. But I see you in the chat, bro. To be honest, bro, and vlog, like, blunt and respect this. If anybody's gonna travel out to the UK and have a fight in a big stadium, Boots can handle it. You know what it would remind me of? It will remind me of Errol Spence and Kell Brook.
Yeah.
And he will go out there. This is how I will look at it, Blunt. If they have it out in the UK, they have it in the stadium. Not only, we know Boots is levels above Josh Kelly. Like, Kelly's a solid fighter. You understand what I'm saying? He's a solid fighter.
No, he's not.
But he's not. But he's not on Boots level. Like, he's not on Boots level. Like, but I feel like you have to be at least solid to beat Bachram. Like, Bachram's a good fighter.
He didn't beat him. But I'm not cutting you off.
But
I mean, they said he beat him, but we saw he didn't beat him.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm going. But even the fact that it could be 7-5 either way, like, you got to be a solid fighter to go up in there against Bachram and get even that result. You know what I'm saying?
Technically, he won by 1 round, bro.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't be a garbage fighter
and drop 3 times they didn't call it.
He
dropped 3 times in the fight and didn't call it.
Yeah, but I'm like, you can't be a garbage fider and even get to that result.
Yeah,
so we gotta put a little bit of
we gotta put a little bit of respect on fundamentals.
Yeah. So me personally, I would have it in the UK. I would have it in a big ass stadium. Sell
Wembley
that shit out.
No, Wembley. Josh Kelly. They have a big stadium in Newcastle that's got like 45, 50,000. They will sell that comfortable.
Yeah. I would do something like that, knowing that Kelly ain't gonna walk out of that ring alive. That's number one. Like, he's gonna get sparked in that fight. Then on top of that, Boots is starting to build like that international fan base now. And Shane, you notice that American fighter that goes out to that stadium and puts on, once you got them UK fans, like, you got them. You know what I'm saying?
You're right, because you have to think about, for me, I've always thought that, like, Jaron Ennis is one of those fighters where the skills are there. We don't have to sell him on skills. The skills are there. We're talking about as skillful of a fighter as possible. But how are we going to translate that to money? You need rivals and opponents. You need that. You know, like, you're going to need that. And I feel like when you look at the landscape of boxing, you feel like Shakur's doing it right now. He's trying to call out Conor Ben. It's easy money. And it's big. It's a big name. You know what I'm saying? At I wouldn't call out Conor Ben, but I understand why. You know, when for me, Jaron Ennis, Josh Kelly would be like Jaron Ennis's version of Conor Ben.
Right. Yeah, that's a blunt. That's
Who's
why
the biggest star right now? Real quick, bro. I don't want to hold you up. Who's the biggest star? Conor Ben or Josh Kelly? Who's hotter right now?
Conor Ben, but with Josh Kelly's actually like he's won an Olympic medal for the UK. He's won a world title for the UK. So there's a lot more tangible things behind him. Whereas Conor Ben, we don't know if it's just because of the Eubank hype. You know, we actually don't know. He has no other big fights other than that. Like, Josh Kelly's actually won stuff for the UK.
I was getting ready to say it looked like Kelly has more substance to what he's bringing to the table, where Conor Ben, it might be more so hype than substance.
More social media hype, loud mouth.
Listen, Conor Ben did an amazing job networking in the States. He did an amazing job of networking, bro.
Bro, he was out here acting like a real court gesture, bro. He was all over the place, bro.
Did you see that? Did you see the Ring magazine? They on Instagram, they put a picture up and they captioned it legends. There was Beterbiev, Bivol, Usyk, Crawford, all in the ring, and then Conor Ben was in the middle. I'm like, bro, what's this doing?
That's what I'm talking about, like,
bro. Who let the ball boy in? Like, you know what I'm saying?
What's going on here?
That's a fact, bro. But he was in everybody's face, man. He was in Devin Haney's face, Rolly's face.
He was doing a lot, bro.
He was doing a lot. He was doing a whole lot,
bro. This guy's literally just a media marketing genius, bro. This guy's just. I don't even know what to call him, bro.
He's pretty mediocre in the ring too, bro.
He
might as well be Radio Raheem, bro. This dude is in front of every camera, bro. He's literally in front of every camera.
Yeah, it's crazy with Conor Ben. Like, Conor Ben is like, he's the popular guy, but just there's not a lot of substance there. Like, yo. Conor Ben and Rolly would be such a trash. Oh my god, bro!
I hope Rolly wins though.
I think that fight happen.
I need Conor Ben out the sport, bro. I need this guy out the sport, bro. I need this guy out the sport, bro. Bro, I need this guy out the sport, bro.
He said he need him out the sport.
Bro, this guy is the worst thing for boxing, bro. I actually need him out the sport more than Ryan Garcia, bro.
I'm feeling the same way about Ryan Garcia, bro. I like how you like the sport needs characters, but it's too much, bro. It's like you have no time. Like, I'm hoping, you hope Conor Ben loses a big fight, which mutes him a little bit. I'm still sure he'll still be promotable in another losing type of match, but he won't be as loud. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Ryan Garcia, I think this L he should take. I mean, I hope Cheeks Barrios is on his job.
Bro, Barrios is getting cooked, bro. He's getting cooked, bro.
Bro, hey, check this out, Shane. You know they ain't got no open vital testing for that fight,
bro. I ain't surprised, bro. I'm not surprised, bro. Barrios is getting cooked, bro. When I mean he's getting cooked, bro, he's getting cooked.
Yo.
Like, Barrios has been trying to sell his belt, you know. He's been trying to sell his belt. He tried to sell his belt to Abel Ramos. He tried to sell his belt to Pacquiao. Bro, the check just keeps bouncing. The check's bouncing, bro. That's what
he said. The checks keep bouncing.
Bro, he's been this dude is trash, bro. This dude is trash. He looks like a 50-year-old Pacquiao, bro. He's trash.
He is.
Man,
I'm.
But this is the thing, bro. If, in my estimation, if your boy doing something, which we know he has done because he's already been caught, if he back on that Nova juice, he on that alien Kool-Aid, that means Barrios could be sipping a little something. Balance it out a little bit.
I see Barrios and Ryan Garcia do the face-off and head-to-head, bro. Barrios is bigger than Ryan. Like he's significantly bigger than Ryan, bro.
Yeah.
So listen.
He had some pregame. He had some pregame juice before that press conference. I was like, damn, like he was like towering over Ryan Garcia. I know what you're talking about, Shane.
But he boxes long. So I'm trying to tell you, and we know Ryan Garcia don't have no inside game. So how is he gonna get there, bro? This is an actual winnable fight. Y'all, I'm trying to tell you,
it's a winnable fight because Ryan ain't good. But on his best day, he can beat Barrios, bro.
I mean,
for me, I'm hoping Rolly beats Conor Benn. That's all I'm hoping. I'm just hoping Rolly beats Conor. For me, in the ideal world, Devin just cooks all of these dudes. That's what
where's that fight? Is that gonna be in Saudi, or you think Conor get a home country fight?
Conor versus Rolly.
Yeah. Where you think that'll be at?
I'm paying attention to that fight because honestly, bro, Conor makes me sick, bro. I can't even lie. I'll tell you why I genuinely don't like Conor Benn, bro. And I'll tell you why, bro.
Okay.
You see in life, bro, I genuinely feel like you shouldn't speak outside of your station. You shouldn't speak outside of your station. Like, I'll tell you the truth. You guys have all lived with a woman, you have children. I shouldn't be telling you two how to be a father. I don't have no children, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be talking about the likes of Shakur, Stevenson, Devin Haney. These guys actually have won things. You haven't done nothing. You haven't done nothing in the sport, bro.
Let me tell you.
I haven't done nothing in the sport either. But
your boy is so trash. He had Castro beating Shushu the other day.
Who?
Your boy Conor Benn.
Is that what he predicted? Is that what he predicted?
No, he said at the time Castro was winning that fight.
Oh wow. Wow.
And then your boy turned around and got starched.
Hey.
This is how
bro, hold on.
He's just not good for boxing, bro.
Yeah,
he's y'all. You know who he is? He's y'all AB.
No, bro. You can't disrespect AB like that, bro. AB's a world champion, bro. AB's actually won world titles.
I'm talking about the outside of the ring antics, the persona, the dirty blonde hair or rustic.
Bro, this guy just came there dressed up like a lesbian. Like, bro, this guy is just, bro, he's just
yo, what the fuck, yo?
Hold on. Guys, big shout out to my dog Teak, man. Teak, what's going on, baby?
Yo, what up, y'all? My bad for coming in a little late. I just looked at my fucking joint when you sent me the link, bro.
Nah, you straight, bro. Yo, yeah, Conor Benn his cheeks, bro, man. The thing that's crazy, I'm mad Shakur called him in the ring. That's what I'm pissed, bro. I'm so pissed off,
bro. Real shit, bro. Like, why are you giving that clown any fucking publicity, man?
Bro, this guy is a bum. Like, you guys making this dude relevant, bro. This guy is a bum, bro. He is so shit, bro. Like, literally, he's got one win over a skeleton. His biggest win is against Vada. That's his biggest win. That's his biggest win in his career against Vada, bro. This guy's a bum, bro. This guy's a bum, bro.
Yo, that is funny, bro. That is funny. Yo, fan podcast in the building. He said, "Don't do." He said, "Don't." He must mean AB. He said, "Don't do Antonio Brown like that."
He said Antonio Brown.
He mean Adrian Broner. He said he is food. Yeah, Conor Benn is. To be honest with you, bro, if you put Ryan Garcia, Conor Benn, and Rolly in like a Royal Rumble, I don't know who comes out of that joint the winner. They are all cheats, bro.
I'm hoping
they
Rolly,
are all cheats.
I'm hoping Rolly, at least on his best day, can actually perform. Like, Rolly's got heart, bro. Rolly can actually fight.
For sure.
Rolly can actually fight.
Yo, this man said Conor Benn, Ryan Garcia, and fucking Rolly. Yo, bruh.
That's
Nah, man.
Hold on. And you got to throw Barrios in there, too. Oh. Right. Yo, hey, Shane. Barrios has been He's been a champion for 2 years and don't have a dub.
No, bro. To make it worse, bro. To make it worse, he's had 3 fights. He's had 3 fights.
This is what we doing. This is what we doing, Five. We got champions for 2 years, no dubs, no wins.
No, bro, it's not even just no wins. He's actually had fights. You know, he have fighters who's been champions for years, but he just don't fight.
How many fights does he have? What he had? 2 fights?
2 fights and drew both of them, bro. He's the only fighter in history to never have a successful title defense.
Bro, this man, in my opinion, this man lost to a 59-year-old Manny Pacquiao, bro.
Facts.
Like,
facts.
This is what we doing, bro. We losing to 59-year-old fucking congressman.
Yo, hold on. Hey, T, let me show you how bad this is, man. I got some people in Russia in the comment section, right? I'm gonna read this comment out. He said, "How many trash cans are in the neighborhood? How much trash is there in general? We're in trouble."
Facts.
You know when listen, he put that through the Russian translator and it came out trash.
Wow.
For them dudes, man. That's bad, bro. That's terrible. But Conor Ben was all over the place, though. He was all over the place. He was in front of every single camera.
He needs to call it a day, bro. That guy's crap.
Yeah, like it's. Hey, you know what? Let me ask you guys this question, yo. So Xander Zayas, he just unified it at 54, right? But he doesn't have a network. Like, what's next for Xander Zayas? And traditionally speaking, you would think he would have some power because he has multiple belts, but he really doesn't.
I can't actually say that because he actually was the one who overpaid Barreyu for the WBA fight. So they must have put up some set of money, you know. I don't know how, but they overpaid for that fight. I don't know whose noise that is. Someone's got background noise. But yeah, they overpaid for that fight. So how? I don't know how they did that yet.
I don't know how either. Is that Blunt?
No.
That's not Blunt. Okay. Yeah. So that's a good point, bro. That's a good point. But where does he go from here?
Well, if he moves to 60, he's got a lot of options at 60 because Top Rank's got 60 on lock right now. They got Janabek. They've got a few fighters at 60 that he can make a fight with. At 54, though, I don't even know because Fondora's fighting Furman, so I don't know.
Yo, who asked for that fight?
Wasn't that fight from last year? Wasn't he supposed to fight last year?
It was supposed to be in October, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't.
But they pushed it back.
I didn't ask for that fight. I didn't ask for that fight. Yo.
What's more concerning is that fight ain't on PBC. That's on Ring. That's a Ring card. That's not a PBC card.
I thought PBC was PBC was doing Thurman and Fundora.
No, is it? I saw that on Ring's website. Maybe Ring just posted it.
No, because PBC they announced it on their Instagram.
Okay, then maybe I'm wrong. I must be wrong.
Well, regardless of who posted it, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Like I don't want to see it at all, bro. Like that's I don't think Thurman can land the hook because I don't think he can reach his chin.
Fundora is a tricky style for anyone. It's a tricky style for everyone.
No, the funny thing about Fundora, though, y'all, to me, Keith is the more talented fighter, but I don't know if he has the reach.
He don't.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. If he can't reach Fundora, he might be in trouble. But if we're just talking about pure talent and pure skills, he's more talented than Fundora.
That's not the question. That's not the question, fellas. The question is, can he even hurt him?
Yeah.
You have to get. We know Fundora's a throwback type of dude. He want to get into the mix-up. So if you can't hurt him, all he gonna do is walk Thurman down.
Facts. We're in an era of boxing. I don't know where the feedback's coming from, but we're in an era of boxing right now where the I don't know where that feedback's coming from.
Hold on, I'm about to check. Hey T, check your background real quick.
Do you have the? You might have the stream on at the same time. You might have the stream on like separately.
Hey,
I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back in, bro.
I'm about to come back in. All right.
Yeah. We're in a time where being a better boxer means nothing, bro. Because my boy always says this. Yeah, he says this all the time. Like, you can be a better boxer than me, but I'm still punching you in your face. So when I'm punching you in your face, and like, we sometimes forget as boxing fans that this is still a fight. So you can show me all the slickness all you want. I don't care. I'm going to punch you in your face. And then when I punch you in your face, I'm going to punch you in your face again. And after that, we'll see how you feel after. Let's see how far this slickness gets you. Andy Cruz fought Murataya. Andy Cruz is a better fighter than Murataya in terms of skills. But guess what? Murataya kept punching Andy Cruz in his face. And Andy Cruz had to worry about his defense. He started to worry about his defense instead of his offense. That's just the way it goes. But we're in an era where being a better boxer means nothing. Unless you are like super skilled, bro. These guys are. If you're from like a Robert Garcia cloth, those dudes don't care about getting hit. They're going in there to cause havoc. And Fondoro is one of those type of fighters, bro. He's going in there.
Fuck, man.
What's wrong, Blunt?
What's wrong, bro?
My light, man. I can't get my damn light to work, bro. Sitting look like I'm in prison or something in this motherfucker.
You got your icon up. You are in prison, as far as I'm concerned. All I can see is your icon right there, brother.
Yeah, that's because I look too dark.
No, real shit, Fob. That's why I had to take that joint off, because I ain't want to look all fucking suspect. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to look like no fucking, what's that shit called? Some fucking catfish. Like, I ain't trying to look like that. You feel me?
Right. Let me see. Alvaro Sosa said, "Hello, brothers. Big shout out to you, family, man. Big shout out to you." Yeah, but it's a Shane. Like, what's next for Shakur?
For me, you go and unify at 40. Go and fight Richardson Hitchens. The thing is, it's an easy weight class to become undisputed, because a lot of those guys are working with the same networks. Dalton Smith, Richardson Hitchens, they're all with the zone, all easy fights to make. If you go back down to 35, though, you can be a freeweight Ring Magazine champion if you fight Murataya. Murataya's number 2 in the Ring Magazine, you're number 1. 1 versus 2 automatically gives you Ring Magazine status. So, is this a Richardson Hitchens fight or Murataya at 35?
What's the tougher fight, though?
Richardson Hitchens. I actually think Richardson Hitchens can beat.
Richardson Hitchens. It's not even close.
Richardson Hitchens can actually beat Shakur. And I'm being dead honest.
No.
Like, he
Vlog,
can.
hold on, Vlog. What you think about that?
Y'all ain't gonna like what I'm gonna say, so I'm not gonna
say it.
Say it, bro. Say it.
I go up to 147, bro. It is cake work up that motherfucker right now. So outside of Devin Haney,
the only nigga up there is Devin.
That's what I said. That's what you
Blunt. He can't go up there, because if he goes to 47, he has to see Devin. Remember, he was doing all that. He was doing all that talk, saying he ain't fighting Devin without a rehydration clause. If you go to 47, you have to fight Devin, and there's no clauses. So he ain't gonna want to do that.
And Shane, as much as I love Shakur and I'm cool with him or whatever, he's shown no indication that he wants to fight Devin. Period.
Facts.
So,
like, if you can even hear it the way, bro, you can tell when someone wants to fight someone and someone doesn't, bro.
Look at his energy towards Conor Ben.
Facts.
Like, he's willing to go to 147 for Conor Ben, but he ain't going up there for Devin.
Facts. And bro, whenever Devin's ever been mentioned to him, there's always been some stipulation. Whether it's 50-50, whether it's a rehydration clause, whether Devin's too big, there's always been some stipulation he's put in place. I don't think he's gonna want to do that, bro. Richardson Hitchens is the toughest fight.
But this is my point. Why not go up? Because Richards and Hitchens is not a big money fight. It may be a tough. It may be a tough fight, but it's not a money fight. And at this point in his career, this is about getting money. Now you've accomplished a certain. You made history. You understand what I'm talking about? Like both these dudes that we talking about right now have made history. That's something else I wanted to talk to y'all about. But that's
but Blunt, bro. I'll be honest with you. For me, I here's my issue with Shakur Stevenson, and I'm a big Shakur Stevenson fan. But when he was at 26, when he was at 30, when he was at 35, and when he was at 30, when he's at 40, other than Teo, which I give him credit for, the Teo win.
Yeah.
30, 26, 35, he never fought the best in the division. He never cleaned out the division.
He fought Valdez.
He wasn't at 35. Wasn't the best at 30.
I don't think anybody thought Valdez was the best in the division though.
But he was a champion. He was a champion.
But
didn't Valdez lose the fight before? He lost the fight before, but
he lost to Robinson Casicchio.
Yeah, Conceição or whatever. Blocked. Yeah, they gave him that fight. He wasn't better than Navarrete, and he wasn't better than Osaka.
But Shakur did beat Robinson Casicchio, so I give him credit for that though.
Yo,
he did beat him.
But that was
the fight
when Valdez popped.
Yeah, facts.
That was a fight that he popped.
Facts.
That's what makes it more impressive.
No, that was the fight when he popped against Conceição, and he lost that fight and still popped.
He lost that fight.
When he was at 26, the best fight at 26 was Navarrete. When he was at 30, the best fight was Oshaki. And he didn't fight Oshaki. He didn't fight Navarrete at 26 neither.
That's another thing I gotta hold against him, Shane. It's another thing I gotta hold against him. Shock been calling you out, bruh.
Like at 30, you both were at 30 together. You both
worked
from
weight class to weight class. Shock been on his fucking helmet.
Facts, bro.
He was just talking greasy about him this morning on Cam show.
But listen, you talk about it.
Valdez weren't better than Shaki, bro. Valdez weren't better than Shaki.
No.
But we've seen Shaq not look good in a couple fights where obviously I don't know if he was motivated or whatever, but he was looking subpar in a couple fights. So and his weight situation, like you got to be able to catch up to a dude with weight class if you calling him out like that. So damn near 10 pounds away.
You're a Devin fan. Blunt, you're a Devin fan.
I'm a boxing fan.
He's a Boots fan.
No, but you're a Boots fan, you're a Devin fan. The reason why I use those as an example is because those fighters, we can all say Boots fought the best at 47. We can say
he beat Stanionis.
He beat the best at 47. We could all say Devin beat the best at 47. In my opinion, he also beat the best at 40, but we can question that, whether he did or not. Shakur's not beat the best, other than the win against Teo, which I give him all the credit for. Those other weight classes, you can't just look for money, bro. You got to show me that you can actually clean out divisions. For me, you look like you've been jumping through these divisions a bit too fast. You need to settle down and actually establish yourself at a weight class. And
now you just segue into my question. What is more impressive? Devin, youngest to undisputed, or Shakur, youngest to 4 division champion?
Devin.
Because I'll tell you the stat that you didn't know. Guess who also became one of the youngest 4-weight world champions? Adrian Broner.
Broner.
And yo, here's the thing. Broner beat some niggas too. He ain't fighting no cake.
Facts.
He beat some
on
niggas.
Top of that, and Broner did it. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think he was 26,
27 or 26.
27 when he did it. So I think what Devin did is a little more impressive.
And I don't think anyone will ever do that again. I don't think any fighter will ever do what Devin did again.
No, and here's the thing too, y'all. Devin went on the road. He had to take a fucking 22% split against Cambosis, and he had to go on the road.
Yeah,
and he had to go on the road
two different times. He went on the road to beat this man.
Facts. And he
had
a voluntary defense
and a 23% split. So that's why.
In a voluntary defense, fought Lomachenko. And people keep forgetting that. Like, that wasn't a mandatory, it was voluntary.
He didn't have to do nothing with
voluntarily
Lomachenko.
fought Lomachenko. That's a
hey, yo, and that's a real statement too, because when it was the other way around, Lomachenko ducked Haney.
Yeah,
because he fought. So Lomachenko fought Teofimo, right?
Yeah,
he still could have went back during that time and got that Devin Haney work.
Right.
He still could have went back and got that.
He didn't want that work though, Bob.
And
you know that.
He didn't want it at that particular time. Like
he didn't want it until it was time for Undisputed, when Devin collected all the belts,
right.
And he was weight drained.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's like it almost looked like it's crazy because we're talking 3 different weight classes. We're talking 35, 40, 47, and it seemed like all roads lead to Haney.
Yeah,
all roads lead to Haney.
No, I don't know. For me, I want to see Shakur versus Richardson Hitchens. That's the fight I want to see. That's what I want to see.
Yo, also I don't that's a great fight for us. You feel what I'm saying? For us, I don't know if that's a great fight for the casuals. You feel what I'm saying?
Bro, Shakur's really looking like a Floyd to me. You know, Floyd's my favorite fighter of all time, but after a while, Floyd stopped fighting black fighters. He stopped fighting black fighters.
Berto.
I wanted to see Floyd fight that slick style. I wanted to see Floyd fight a guy who's going to do the same thing as you. I wanted Shakur.
The only time, the last time he did that was when he was fighting a prime Zab Judah.
You know what could possibly happen, and this is kind of like off the radar and nobody's really talking about it. If Shakur is taking on that Floyd Mayweather-esque type path, he could be looking at like a Dalton Smith too.
Yeah.
I could be looking at a Dalton Smith too.
I can see that.
Vlog, you shaking your head, bro. You shaking your head. What's wrong?
It's money time, baby. You got to go after the Barrios Garcia winner, baby. You got cachet. You at this time right now,
Barrios
you got cachet.
Fighting Conor Ben. Barrios first.
Vlog.
Garcia's fighting Conor Ben.
Yo, Vlog. Barrios ain't going nowhere near Shakur Stevenson. Like, we can kill that noise right now.
If that's a money fight, PBC will push that man whatever streaming service want to put that on. They are sending leasing their guys out.
Barrios is losing to Garcia. Why are we talking like Barrios is gonna win? He is an irrelevant.
So I'm telling you, man, Cake's got a chance in this one, man. Cheeks got a chance.
That's his nickname, bro. Cheeks.
Cheeks got a
BBL. Cheeks.
I ain't gonna lie, both them niggas is fucking trash, bro.
But I'm saying like a Shakur Stevenson, Ryan Garcia fight. That's a mega fight, bro. That's a mega fight.
Yeah,
Casual is going to flood the market, bro. That's a money fight, and I think that's something if I'm working with them, that's something I'm in his ear about.
Let me ask you a question, Blunt. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If you're Ryan Garcia, who would you prefer to fight, Conor Ben or Shakur Stevenson?
Conor Ben, because it's easier.
No, hold on.
It's easier.
He asked me. Goddamn. I know y'all. Honestly, I would rather fight Shakur Stevenson because you ain't got to worry about the power situation. You ain't got to worry about getting muscled around because if anything, Conor Ben does bring a sense of strength into the ring.
But shit. Conor Ben is actually crap.
All right, let me go crack my eggs real quick since you talking about Conor Ben. Like,
I'm just saying, I would rather fight a guy I know is not a KO type of guy. You know what I mean? And I could possibly out muscle him based on the way that Ryan Garcia fights. You know what I mean? Heavy left hooks, just keep backing him up, trying to keep him off his pivot. Because if you looked at the way that Teofimo fought him, he never actually tried to muscle Shakur.
No, bro.
I'm
not even gonna lie, bro. I'll be honest. We need to put Senior in some rehab home or something, bro. That dude.
Yo, this man said, "Where's your power, bro?" Like what?
No, bro. y'all not hearing the after fight interviews where he
Yeah, I saw
kept
that,
talking.
bro. That's what I'm
Hold up,
talking
hold
about.
up.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
hold
talking
up.
about.
This the killer. He kept talking about this strategy that wasn't used, but never told nobody what that strategy was. He never even told Tio what the strategy was, but they was in camp working on it. So
Bro,
I'm confused.
Jeff, you know who we need to pull up, bro? We need to get Padman. Because years ago, Padman was telling us that T.O. Senior don't know shit. And he was telling us that years ago, bro. We need to get Padman. Padman was saying T.O. Senior don't know shit.
I gotta hit his line, bro, because I mentioned that in the last show, because he was actually with T.O. when he was like 15, 16.
Yeah, 15,
and
16.
senior took him away from him. But he said they was making some really good progress. But yeah, we gonna have to get Padman on the line. But hey, yo, senior probably had a black bottle in the corner, man. He was probably talking to himself like, "Pass me the black bottle I mixed. Pass me that joint." He drinking it between rounds.
Bob, you got this man about to pull a Panama Lewis.
Hey man, he had the Panama block. He had the Panama bottle, man. Like, yo, but bro, the thing that's crazy about T.O., and this is where I can lay some respect on T.O. T.O. has gotten this far in his career with that trainer.
Yeah, he ain't it, bro. Like, he never was
that trainer. Like, you have to give T.O. you have to give him a little respect for making it as far as he's made.
I will say this though. I will say this, bro. Sorry to cut you off, bro. I will say this. I don't think there's any coach, any camp that would have made him beat Shakur on Saturday night.
Nah, I agree.
It's just a bad, 100%. It's just a bad stylistic matchup.
It's a terrible. It's the thing. Hold on, let me read this comment real quick. You said, "I am Black Maul. What's going on, bro?" You said, "If Shakur goes up to 47, hopefully he fights Devin. I don't want to see that Conor Ben bullshit."
Nobody does.
Conor would get massacred, bro.
That's not I don't think he would get. What's the name? It would be a dirty fight, not because Conor Ben just has that in him. If he can't deal with that style, he try to muscle him. He try to put that Euro style fighting, that hold the hip, pull the head down, all that type of shit. So I think that would be an ugly fight stylistic.
I think
Shakur should jab him to death.
To be honest with you, bro, I think if he fights Conor Ben, that's one of them fights where I think Shakur would like open up, like offensively, like he would have a field day with Conor Ben. Like, I mean, that'll probably be his highest punch output in his career if he fights Conor Ben.
Real shit because
damn,
no fucking defense.
Yo, his defense is cheeks, bro. His defense is cheeks.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. If y'all know how the Euro style is, they offense is their defense.
But
so
they're basically the white.
I actually think nobody Shakur's size to me.
Say it again, bro.
I think he's saying nobody Shakur size can beat him.
Right.
I don't think so.
He probably right. It ain't no hot take. It's the truth.
I got him. Hey, T, I got him. I got him number one on the rankings, baby.
He got Shakur. He got Shakur number one pound for pound. Hey T, you gotta go watch this video, bro. You gotta go watch this video. I messaged him. I messaged him a little earlier. I told him he had an interesting list.
My list.
I usually don't argue. I don't.
I gotta check that joint out.
Hey, yo,
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't done a pound for pound list in a minute.
I haven't either.
Like, I just keep watching the fights and I just keep going along with it. But I gotta watch that. I'm gonna check that joint out.
A vlog on some real shit, bro. Like 9 times out of 10, I don't argue people's pound for pound lists. I'm like, as long as you got a criteria for it and that's how you feeling, then that's
I stated my criteria. My criteria.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you stated your criteria. I said that's why I really don't argue.
State your criteria, because I think I can.
No, because I'll be honest with you, Five. I know like NUA is like he up there on the pound for pound list and it's deserved, but outside of Cool Boy and maybe one other dude, his resume is kind of light to me. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why
Like it's kind of light to me. Like who did he really truly beat?
Let me
you
run
like,
you.
oh shit, he really got him the fuck out of here. Like that.
Let,
That's you beat one of them niggas. Like you feel what I'm saying? Outside of Cool Boy, and Cool Boy was coming off a long ass fucking layoff.
Hey, Vlog, you about to run through your joint real quick?
Yeah, I know I'm gonna just run down my what it's based on. It's based on accomplishments, it's based on ability, and it's based on current resume. Your accomplishments. What have you done?
Yo, Five,
Belt.
I gotta get one thing off my chest before we me.
Go ahead, bro.
I was gonna say,
yo,
yeah, go on.
The type of fighter that can give Shakur problems, like on some real shit, is the ones that got a jab. Because Teo didn't use his fucking jab on Saturday. He didn't use no fucking jab on Saturday.
So
you know what I'm saying?
Give him a problem.
You gotta have a jab to give Shakur an issue. That's why I said Devin Haney would give him one. Richardson has a fucking jab. And who else? Oh, Shock got a jab.
Shock will struggle.
But it's just that the only person that's bigger, like Shane said, somebody that's bigger is going to have to beat Shakur, and that's the only person capable of that is Devin Haney.
Shane, go ahead, bro.
I was gonna say O'Shaq is too small. Like he can jab for jab, but Southpaw versus Orthodox, my hand's gonna reach before yours. Whereas Richardson, Hitchens, they can lead off. Devin, they can lead off because they're bigger. Their arms are longer, so they can lead off that Southpaw jab. And Shakur does this thing where he just about leans back, then counters. You can't do that with someone who's got longer arms than you. Because that just about lean back means if you lean too far back, you can't land your counter shot. But what's the criteria of what you spoke about, Blunt? For me, I have to ask you this one question before I disagree with you. What do you rank higher, accomplishments or ability?
Your ability gets you your accomplishments.
I know, but what do you put higher on a pedestal when you're making your criteria?
It's kind of not a high thing. It's like gumbo. It's like soup. Everything is just in the pot, and you kind of gotta all make sure everybody is at least touching the criteria to a certain extent. You understand what I'm saying?
Can I ask you a question? So
yeah.
Would Dimitri Bivol not be would not be higher than Shakur Stevenson?
Well, at this time, I believe Shakur Stevenson's boxing ability is superior to Dimitri Bivol. Footwork, speed. So, only thing Bivol has over Shakur is power.
No, but when you look at when you look at like statistics, Bivol Shakur's number 1, and I think Bivol's number 2 in terms of not getting hit. I think Shakur's higher than him in punch landing percentage. I think Shakur's like 4th, Bivol's like 8th. So he's higher. Those stats are definitely. But you said we mix it up, right? When you look at Bivol's resume, his
resume, but the latest accomplishment. You just went youngest 4-division champ, and you grabbed a ring belt. So you technically grabbed 2 belts in one fight. So.
For me, this is one of the reasons why, even though he beat Teo, and I give him the utmost credit for that, I don't think he's beaten an A-level fighter. But he beat Teo. For me, I always feel like your accomplishment is tested when you fight A-level fighters. That's when we know how good your ability is. That's why with Boots, I feel Boots is a top-level fighter, but until you fight A-level fighters, I don't know how. Still sharp and still. Sharp and still.
That is why I have Boots where I have him at on the list. I didn't go fanboy and say Boots is the best because technically, ability-wise, I think he's the best. But
no, it ain't no thinking. He is the best. He's the most talented fighter in boxing. Period.
All
Nah, I
right,
disagree with
let me cook. I ain't gonna stop y'all convo. Let me cook. I didn't have him high because I didn't want to rate him as a fanboy. Lately, his resume hasn't been added to, so I had to pull him back some on my list.
Hey,
The same reason.
So T, you. In fact, just go.
No, for the people that's watching, can you actually run down your list, vlog? For the people that didn't watch it, watch the video. So this is vlogs. Quick. This is vlogs pound for pound list. You going from 10 to 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rafael Espinoza at 10. I got Raymond Matarala at 9. I might have flipped it around a little bit on my list because I did twerk a little bit on my actual video, but it's pretty close to what I'm telling y'all right now. This is my jot down. I always do my homework. So anyway, this is where I end up putting it. Anyway, like I said, Matarala at 9. I got this a twofer. I got Xander Zayas, David Benavidez at 7. Xander Zayas for the latest accomplishment of unification. Yeah. Resume so-so. He can box, so his abilities are added to the accomplishment, but he's not a high level. He's not at the top. He's not, we're getting to. So anyway, at 6, I got where am I at? At 6, I got oh Lord, I done lost my list. Oh, I got Boots at 6 right now, but I think I moved him to 5. At 5, I got Usyk. 4, I got Bivol. 3, I got Ione. 2, I got Haney. 1, I got Shakur.
So
I can't really argue that for the simple fact is Haney got a way better resume than anyway. He do.
Haney. This is very difficult to judge because pound for pound is so subjective. But Tiki, you mentioned you think Boots is the best. You think he's got the best all-round ability in the sport. The reason why I can't yet, though. He doesn't have the reason why I can't. The reason why I can't say that is because I've never seen him fight at A-level fighter. So I don't know how good your ability is. That you can only, for me, in my mind, you can only show me A-level ability when you fight A-level as well.
I agree with that.
I can name currently, I feel like I can only name 3 fighters who's fought A-level fighters, in my opinion. 3 fighters who's fought A-level fighters, literally, arguably pound for pound top 5 fighters. I think Devon's fought one.
Mm-hmm.
I think Devon's fought one. I think Bivol's fought one, and I think Usyk's fought one. Those are the only 3. I only think those 3 have fought A-level fighters. And for me, I can't disagree with Blunt's resume because top 10 pound for pound because there's guys I wouldn't have in it, but I know a lot of it's based on recency. So with Blunt, he's gonna move it quite often. Like having Xander Zayas in there, I presume that's just based on recency. What he's done
he's a unified champion, so I can understand it.
And same thing for Rafael Espinoza.
Right.
But for me, I just can't. I can't have anyone over Usyk, and for me, I can't have anyone over Usyk and Bivol. For me, I can't. Obviously Crawford, but Crawford's retired. I can't have anyone over Usyk and Bivol because I've actually seen their skills against
Bivol beat Better Beef, and Usyk did what he did at heavyweight.
And Bivol,
I need Bam on the list, bro.
Oh yeah, Bam as well.
I need Bam on the list. I need Bam. Hey, vlog, Bam gotta replace some. Bam gotta replace somebody.
Where's Bam?
He gotta replace somebody. He has to.
So where's Bam?
Resume.
He's not on this list.
No, okay, cool, bro.
Resume.
You can't say that.
You
bro,
can't say that.
When he beat Estrada was top 10 pound for pound when he beat Estrada.
Yeah.
Estrada was in everybody's top 10 when he beat Estrada. Estrada just beat Chocolatito. And he stopped Estrada. He didn't even just beat him, he stopped Estrada.
Didn't Estrada beat Sir Rivaside too?
He beat Rungvisai. He beat Rungvisai. He beat Rungvisai.
Like Estrada's resume was tough.
And he stopped Estrada. He didn't even just beat him. He stopped him.
Vlog, we gotta slide Bam in there somewhere, bro. Based off of your criteria. We gotta slide him in somewhere, bro.
All
And
right,
to make some room
so
for him. You got to make some room for him, baby.
I'm
And I'm
y'all
going
can take
up. I'm
y'all
going
can,
up
all
your
right,
criteria.
okay. Take Rafael Espinosa off of there.
You
I
putting him
think
at 10.
He's at 10.
he little.
No, but look,
Come
see,
on,
look,
bro,
y'all.
he little.
So look,
Little
y'all.
dude.
This is what I'm saying. Like, if
He a little
I'm made a
dude.
top 10 list,
Your
like,
body
even though I
shaming
said
right now,
Boots is
bro.
the most talented fighter in boxing, I think he's the most talented. But I still wouldn't put him in my top 10 pound for pound just for the moment until he put that resume to work. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, hold up. You talking about, first of all, we talking about accomplishments. Boots accomplishments, knockout ratio is very high. We talking upper 90s.
Yeah.
We talking unified at welterweight. We
He
talking
was. Absolutely.
talking a quick little interim fight at 154 demolished. You know what I mean? To whoever signed the contract. It wasn't his fault. Lima signed the contract. Can only fight who signs the contract. So we can't blame Boots for that on every occasion.
I do think that Josh Kelly's going to get lined up for him.
So again, resume is building. That's why I had him kind of in the middle of the pack, but his ability has him at the upper tier.
So you wouldn't put Bam's ability that high, bro? You wouldn't put Bam's ability high, bro? Have you ever seen what Bam's doing in the ring,
Look, dude, man.
But he's a little dude getting knockouts, bro. He's a little dude getting knockouts. Like he's knocked out his last
I get 10. Hold up, bro. Didn't I just appease y'all and say he's at 10? Take Rafael Espinosa off the list. I just appeased you.
Hey, vlog, damn all that, man. We ain't gonna be no body shaming on this goddamn podcast, man. Ain't gonna be no body shaming and shit, bro. You body shaming light fighters, man.
I actually know
stopping guys, bro. He's actually
stopping guys. Bro.
I'm not mad at him. I never showed any hate as far as not putting him on the list because I dislike him for any reason. I just was trying to go with some of the bigger guys that are a bit, you know what I mean, kind of.
Hey, vlog.
You know,
I will put him over Zayas for sure.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Sure. If I put anybody at 10, I will put Zayas at 10, even with the accomplishment.
Honestly, I'll put him ahead of Benavidez. Because for me, Benavidez' resume is thin as well, bro. I think Benavidez' resume is way for thin. Like he's got great accomplishments.
But his boxing ability.
I don't know if his boxing ability is better than.
It's waning off, but again, he got a new weight class. He finna show us what it is. So again, you can adjust. Either you can fall completely off the list, Canelo, Crawford, or you can adjust to move up and down. So I'm coming consistent with my list. My list will change throughout the year, I'm sure, as the waves in boxing go up and down.
Now vlog got me one. I gotta make a list, man. I gotta see what the hell I'm doing, bro. Because I ain't making.
For me, my list isn't that different from Ring Magazine's list. My list is quite similar to theirs.
I don't know what their list. They
obviously had Crawford at number 1, but Crawford's retired, so it was Usyk, Inoue, Bivol, Bam, Shakur, Inoue, Benavidez, Devin, and Nakatani. And I probably
Nakatani is trash.
Nakatani wouldn't be in my top 10.
I don't see what it is with Nakatani, yo.
He wouldn't be in my top 10 either. He wouldn't.
All you gotta do, hold up, real quick. All you gotta do is look at his last performance and tell you he doesn't deserve to be in the top 10. That's your time to shine. That was your time to shine. You damn near got folded in your backyard. So that wasn't a good look. No way in the world he could touch my top 10.
Nah, he's not in my top 10 either.
Yeah, he ain't nowhere near my top 10.
Seriously, he might not even be in my top 20, let alone top 10. No, I'm dead ass serious.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't show me nothing. I've watched like 4 or 5 fights of his. I've never been impressed with dude like that.
And that was a relative unknown that he almost got taken off the map.
A vlog. Vlog, and you know what, bro? Like, I don't even have like a real issue like with the names that you got on there. Like, even the logic behind it. I think the way you think, vlog, I think you could probably do a pound for pound update, probably like every
month.
Every month.
Yeah,
And
that's what I plan on
your
doing.
list will probably look not completely different, but I don't think I think you could put out a list every single month, and it's not going to be the same.
For me,
No, it won't.
I think pound for pound basically means who are the best fighters in the sport. And
Right.
I don't think anybody can tell me that Xander Zayas is the 7th best fighter in the sport.
But who's accomplished a unification lately that has some steam with it at 154, reinvigorating a division that now we have super fights for Boots to run down.
To respond to that, bro, and I'm not. It's damn. I kind of don't want to say this because it's gonna make it seem like I'm taking credit away, but he did fight a unification against a former sparring partner. It wasn't really too much to figure out. Like he already had the data on.
Both of those were vacants as well. Both of them were vacants. Both of those were vacants.
Yeah.
Both of those were vacants.
Yeah.
He still did it.
Yeah, you got
still did it
around here.
You got this emo stuff.
Hey, vlog. He got a vlog. He got a Gmail and a Yahoo joint on each shoulder. He like this with it.
Damn, Bob. You talking about the nigga? You talking about the nigga got a fucking Yahoo belt? Shit. My nigga got a Windows 95.
Got a Yahoo and a Gmail belt. Yeah, he like yo, hold up. My guy, YSL Sports Media in the building said, my boys, man. Big shout out to YSL, man. Like,
what up, Brody?
Hey, he one of the best doing it. He's been one of the best doing it for a while. You know, and big shout out to YSL. He said Fundora unified the division last year.
No, but he lose one of those belts.
But this the thing. His ability makes his accomplishment very subpar because he's went through some wars. He's getting touched up.
I'm sorry.
He got knocked out by
fucking
So I forgot who he got knocked out by. The boy that fucking Tim Zuby.
Yeah, I can't remember that guy's name. I know you're talking about though. I know you're talking about.
He knocked fucking Fundora's fucking dick in the dirt. Pause. Like what the fuck?
That's why I said
about unifications. Last year we saw Bam knock out 2 fighters who were undefeated in his weight class.
Yup, that's why
in unifications. In unifications, bro.
But what I'm saying about the Bam situation is the competition isn't super deep for them guys to be really grinding their metal against to become good. You understand what I'm saying? So I just believe the waters are shallow down there.
Does Xander Zayas have a better win on his resume than Estrada?
Nah.
Name wise, no. But because he's a bigger man, his boxing ability is better.
Can I ask you a question? Is Xander Zayas the best in the weight class?
Hell no. Oh no.
Is he top 3?
Is he top 3? Is he top 3 in the weight class?
I give him top 5.
So
Shane, hold up, real quick, y'all, real quick. Shane hit him with one of my questions, yo. Hey,
but
Shane,
hold up. All right, right now, what makes him top 5? Because the only people you could put over him is Madrigal. You could probably put Charlo up there based on the fact that he's quote unquote back. Who else? Who else?
He's top 5 in 154, but top 6 in the world.
Shane, you a dirty dog, bro. You was a dirty dog. Why you gonna set that man up like that, man? You dirty, bro. Shane, you was.
But the thing about what you're saying is the other dudes at 154 haven't accomplished what he did. So you can get on my list. Accomplishments elevate you. That's why I told y'all about the whole list without just saying. You see what I mean? Even though there technically may be some better fighters in his division, they didn't do what he just did.
That's true.
You still.
That's true. That's true. Even though he got that's true. Though I give Log that. Even though he got some Gmail belts, but
it's still he picked the belts up before the fight, but he still had to go fight. So I gotta give him credit for that.
YSM said Xander won a title against a dude with 4 losses and a sparring partner.
Yeah,
and a sparring partner.
You know, that's the what we used to call those, the top rank specials.
Yeah,
that was the top rank. Yeah, that was the top. That was a unification top rank special. But
Bro,
you know what though?
That shit was right on the fucking menu, on Bob Arum menu.
Bro, I never said this motherfucker ran through a gauntlet to get the accomplishment done. So
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
So wait.
We ain't gonna see no Jermell Charlo type of run out of this
Blunt,
one.
let me ask you a question. Where's Zerdo on your list? Because he's a unified champion as well, and he's a freeweight world champion. So where's Zerdo on your list?
Zerdo's resume is extremely weak. He
Oh my god, bro.
You said accomplishments. You said accomplishments, right?
Oh my
God.
But again, your resume has to somewhat support your accomplishments. I believe, based on the fact that Xander Zayas is kind of one of the hotter names in his promotion. Zerdo ain't even a hot name in his own promotion.
Hold on.
Did you not used to say though, losing fights is
I think Zerdo ass.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. His ability.
Hey, Blunt. Yo, listen. Zerdo ain't had to go through the gauntlet to get his either, bro, because he is cheeks too.
You guys bring Zerdo's cheeks. You guys bring Zerdo's cheeks.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, he's
Zerdo's cheeks.
Bro, he's a bigger version of Virgil Ortiz.
And
Virgil Ortiz is cheeks.
I don't think much of Virgil Ortiz.
Bro, Virgil Ortiz is cheeks.
No, he's not.
Hold on.
Bro,
he's
Virgil. I'm not gonna say
he's soft butter cheeks, bro. He's soft butter cellulite cheeks.
I understand why you say that. And I understand why you say that. But this is what people I think overlook. Bro, that style is effective. That style wins fights.
You know who? Hold up. You know, hold up. Let me hold up. Let me get him right now. Hold up, Teak. Let me get him, Teak. His style wins against dudes that have already been beat up.
Exactly.
That's Virgil Ortiz is the dude. You walking down the street, you get into it with somebody, you knock dude out.
So
Virgil Ortiz is the guy that comes behind you and knocks him out.
Who looked better in their win over Madrimov, Crawford or Virgil?
It was about the same, honestly.
No way. No, bro, don't do that, bro. Don't do that, bro. Let's be honest.
But yo, Shane, Virgil's the same dude that got his ass whooped by Broadchick. Broadchick beat the shit out of him. And then Broadchick literally got stopped by Brandon Adams again for the second time.
Okay, but if you look at Virgil's fighting style, there's no way you can tell me that fighting style wasn't effective. Even when he got dropped against Boacek, he went right back in the kitchen and got it.
He got dropped again.
Hold on, real quick, y'all. All three of y'all. Who's the best at 154 not named Boots?
Fundora.
Yeah, I gotta give it to Fundora.
I think Fundora is the best. I think Fundora is the best in the division. I think Fundora is the best in the division. Fundora is the best in the division with Boots.
Hold on, no, this is a setup question. This is a setup question for vlog since he's not on camera. Who's the best at 54 not named Boots?
No, but he's the
best.
Bro. Fundora is the best in the division with Boots. Even with Boots in the division, he's the best in the division.
I'm really trying to get Xander's out of his top 10 list. That's what I'm really trying to do.
No. Actually, now that we breaking down 154 in the trash division that it is currently, because there is really
154 is one of the best divisions in the sport,
bro. It's deep. It's deep with names, but it's not deep with real skill. The only skilled fighter in the division is Boots Ennis. The other guys are good.
You guys actually underestimate the ability. I get what you mean, because you're talking about slickness and defense. I get that. But there's still other aspects of boxing. There's still other aspects of boxing.
Boots got defense, slickness, and offense.
Bro, but 54
but still against
it's deep with names, Jeff. That's different. You telling me Fundora is a skilled fighter or is Fundora a fighter?
He's a
He's
fighter.
Fundora.
But
He's a
Thank you.
fighter.
There is no skill.
Bro,
He's
is
a
that
fighter.
not,
Because
bro.
honestly, Keith Thurman, even in his past his prime, is more skilled than Fundora.
So can I ask you a question? Who's more skilled, Andy Cruz or Murataya?
It's Andy.
Who won the fight? Who won
Hold
the
on,
fight?
hold on, hold on, hold on,
So
hold
that's
on, hold
my
on,
point,
hold on.
bro.
Hold
You
up,
guys-
hold up, hold up.
Well, me personally, Shane, I thought it was a draw. Me personally, because
I disagree. You know why? Hold up.
Like for real.
Can I answer that question? I think Murataya is more skilled because Andy Cruz does not have the punch diversity of somebody like Murataya. Andy Cruz has
defense. He has no defense. Murataya has zero defense. Zero.
You know what? You know what his
Zero.
defense? You know what his defense was in that fight? To walk that man down and take whatever he was throwing.
That's Fundora as well, bro. That's Fundora. You can't say one
But
thing
he
for one
chinny.
person and another
But
thing for
we've
another
seen
thing.
we've seen Fundora get folded by like I mean he taking too much hands, man. That man is a walking puncher bag. Murataya isn't. I'll give
Yo, you know what's
Murataya-
funny? You know what's funny about
bro,
Fundora?
now you both have established that you guys think well, not you, T, because is blunt. You think Murataya is more skilled because he's aggressive. Tell me how you not think that style translates to Zerdo Ramirez? Because it's the same thing. It's the same thing, bro.
I
It's the
think
exact
Zerdo
same
trash,
thing.
man. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah, he trash. He's slow.
Bro,
he ain't got no good footwork.
Neither does Murataya. Neither does
You crazy?
Murataya.
Murataya fought different style fighters. He just came off a fucking war with the Russian dude.
A
He
vlog.
came off a war and then turned
vlog.
around and fought a boxer.
A vlog.
Oh,
That's ability.
Quick.
That's ability.
Vlog, real quick,
Yeah.
bro. With Murataya, and we talked about this too. Murataya got knocked down a couple times too. And what you tell me? Murataya got durability. He got a chin, right?
So, all right. So, is that not part of your ability in boxing? Your ability to take a punch is a skill.
Fundora as well, bro.
But
all right, T. I'm gonna hit your line.
Yeah, I need to get up out of here too, bro.
Go ahead.
All right, T.
We gonna shut it down. We gonna shut it down right now. Damn, but we gonna do a show tomorrow?
Man, I'm
going on tomorrow. Fuck it. I'm going on tomorrow. I'm on a roll. I'm on a hot streak. I'm going on tomorrow. Yeah, let's just end this joint, bro. We did an hour 27 minutes longer than expected. Hey Shane, man, it ain't a show without you, bro, man.
Appreciate you, Brody. Appreciate you.
Man. You guys do the shows quite late, and I normally work the next morning, so it's quite.
So I gotta, hey Shane, I gotta get with you as far as like schedules and stuff like that, because I want to do at least one a week where you can get on. Like it just, I gotta have that. I gotta have it.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta have it. Vlog. I guess we could talk tomorrow.
Yeah, bro. I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back in the morning. I'm gonna do a breakdown football Figueroa, so expect that on the channel, YouTube channel. You can see it right there on your screen. Catch me posting more numbers on my IG, boxing the #1 STVOLG, and I'll be on Threads dropping my little thoughts and whatnot about boxing information, news, and whatnot. So rock with your OG, man.
Yeah, man. Shane, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Blunt, when you do your breakdown for Figueroa Ball, I want one part of that video where you mention who's gonna be the one to take a step back, because I don't know. That's one thing I'm currently trying to ponder. I don't know who's gonna be the one fighting off the back foot.
I can answer that.
Who?
I can answer that.
Who?
Figueroa was gonna end up on the back foot.
You think so?
Yeah, I can tell you why though. Just gravity. Ball's the shorter fighter, so he's gonna have more leverage in them exchanges. Even though Figueroa is the taller fighter, he's gonna have to punch down.
But Figueroa can't fight going back.
I know that. That wasn't the question though. You asked me who's gonna take a step back. He's gonna take a step back simply because of gravity. Real quick before we leave, can we do like a joint like breakdown and prediction for that fight? Like, can we just get together and just make a video just on that?
Yeah, no problem.
We can do it while I'm at. Yeah, like Shane, whatever your time is, just let me know. We can just do something while I'm out and about, and I'll just like try to pull over, get in the car, or whatever. And we could just do it like that.
Because I kind of want to do that. I kind of want to do that and like record it and like drop it as like a breakdown and prediction video, but just a joint.
Yeah. That's no
problem. What time you up in the morning? What's your out? What you like? What time you might be free?
I don't know. Let's do it. Let's do a group join on Instagram and let's just figure it out.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah,
sound like a plan.
Hey man, this was episode 16 of Throw the Hook podcast, man. I got my OG up in here, Boxing First vlog. I got my little bro up in here, Shane, man. So you know I'm feeling good. We're gonna be back probably tomorrow, and we'll get the chat going, and we'll figure out what we're doing. All right,
dope, man.
All right, man. Salute y'all.
All right, peace.